So first thing this morning, I wake up and I'm thinking it is now Friday, Good Friday. So the top of my agenda was to do a Facebook posting recognizing Easter weekend, wishing everyone well. After all, it's the one of the most important sacrifices, not one of the most important sacrifice in the history of us being here on Earth, and I thought it was a nice thing to be able to post on Facebook. So I do that Facebook posting and realizing again it's on Friday, of course. Then it's been a while since I've done a live Facebook, and I've been working on the computer this morning, working on my householder. And as I'm working on my householder, I'm doing something on McDonald's, commenting on how every Saturday I go to the McDonald's, but that isn't the case because of the coronavirus. So what I did is in doing the householder, I'm starting to think it's Saturday. And I thought, gee whiz, I would normally be at McDonald's, not realizing I just finished posting an hour or a couple of hours previously that it's actually Friday, of course. So when I started my live broadcast, I started saying it is Saturday. It is not Saturday. I'm just a day ahead of myself, even though when I woke up this morning, I realized that it was Friday. So for those individuals that might have been a little offended, my apologies. It actually is Friday, Good Friday, and I trust everyone's day is going well. And what I've been working on today is my householder. Every year I try to get 3-4 householders where I'm the one that actually does the work, trying to figure out what it is that I should put on it. And that's what I've been working on. And that's what got me reflecting on the McDonald's. So between the householder and doing emails, the time, like every day, just passes by really quick. And given that it has been a while since I've done Facebook Live, I figured that I would try to do something on Facebook Live. But maybe what I can do is I'm going to take it out of the bracket right now and show you. This is the householder that I'm working on that I'm going to be circulating to the riding. So 30,000 homes will be receiving it. I just got to figure out how to reverse. This is my monitor. And you kind of get a sense of what it is. It's like 3 pages, double-sided. Now, where's my mouse? Over here. So it kind of gives you a sense on the one panel. It's just kind of like the introduction. I'm going to talk a bit about the coronavirus. There's my McDonald's picture. That's the thing that got me thinking that it was Saturday. But anyway, the most important issue for me, and I know even my daughter Cindy, is pharmacare. So I'm providing comments on pharmacare. This I thought was kind of like a cool. It's in the middle of the brochure that goes out. And you never know when an election's going to be. We just don't know. It's a minority government. Minority governments last 18 months. Who knows how long it'll last? Our priority continues to be the health and welfare of Canadians and getting the vaccines. But anyway, on it, we don't know who the candidates are going to be in each riding yet, but we do know who the leaders are going to be. So it's kind of like, do you know these faces? I suspect most people would know Justin Trudeau. After all, he's our prime minister. And beside him is Erin O'Toole. And then you got Jagmeet Singh. And then you have the Bloc and the Greens. I suspect there's a number of people that wouldn't necessarily know who those two individuals are. But so whenever the election is, the election will be. And then on my next panel here, I rely heavily on Canada Post for a lot of things. I do a lot of Zooms. 18 months ago, I didn't even know Zoom existed. Today, it's a major part of my life. I'm highlighting Facebook, and this particular clip's about pharmacare from a speech. And here, I got a promotion earlier where I'm now parliamentary secretary, not only to the Queen's Privy Council, but also to Intergovernmental Affairs, and I have consistently been Parliamentary Secretary to Government House Leader since we became government back in 2015. On this side, I'm going to highlight some of the local nonprofit organizations and ways in which we support them. We've supported them. This is going to be a really cool column. These are just some of the initiatives that we have taken place, in 2 or 3 sentences. And then I'm going to comment on what I think are some really important things the government has actually done. CERB being a big one, 9 million, almost 9 million people helped. I don't know if you can read that. That's actually what I had said back on March 23rd of this year about CERB. So I want to comment on jobs, back to classrooms, physical distancing. I want to talk about over here, you can see businesses, a lot of small businesses are in fact have closed down sadly, but there's other things that we've done to protect them. And then it's the thank yous, our healthcare workers. We can't forget about people, when you think of essential services, groceries are important, or taxi drivers, truck drivers, Winnipeg Transit. There's a lot of essential services. This is some of the things that I miss because of the coronavirus. For 30 years, I've been doing the Canada Day, not with that hat, but I've had the hat for a few times now. I rather enjoy it, quite frankly. But anyway, the Canada Day, hundreds, not thousands of people show up for that. I like this picture here. This is just a sweet lady that I met a couple of years back, and I believe it's at the Polish Manor. Every Christmas, I go to 4 different, like the Polish Manor always being one of them, just to give little trinkets for the seniors that come for a coffee and donut type of thing. And then this is something I started when I first elected as an MP, my annual lunch. And the annual lunch, and I'm just going to turn it back. And my annual lunch takes place in January. It's free, but you got to register in advance. But now that event, we actually have to cancel twice. So it's unfortunate, but it's just a part of it. And I thought it was a good opportunity, and that's what kind of got me thinking it was Saturday, but it is Friday, to just kind of report in. The other thing that I've been working on is emails, and I want to share with you one email in particular, which came in today. Oh, I should reverse this thing here. And this one I just came in today, and the reason why is that it's very important to recognize, and I'll just click for this. This is about the vaccines, and you can see the date on it. As of April 2, 2021, Canada has now received 9.5 million vaccines. That is an incredible number, and I'm just going to reverse the screen back again. You recall our commitment was to get 6 million by the end of March. We've obviously exceeded that, and that's in good part because of some of the extensions, in particular with the AstraZeneca now coming on stream. We've been able to get some additionals from Pfizer. We all know how important it is. And for those naysayers, and some people will be critical of the process, I am very proud in terms of what it is that we've been able to do by working together to minimize the negatives of the coronavirus. And, it just made my day when I read this particular email where it's emphasized that we did hit the 9.5 million vaccines to Canada. Manitoba is getting thousands and thousands of vaccines virtually every day now, cumulatively. And at the end of the day, I believe that we will do well as a country. We're in a good position to be able to recover strongly. I made reference to the pharmacare. I think that we should look at ways that we could even build back better. It's kind of like a thing that we've been talking a lot about in Ottawa. And otherwise, I do want to wish everyone the very best. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember why the weekend is so special, in particular for people such as myself and others of Christian faith, in terms of how important our faith is in our lives. So anyway, do take care, and I hope between now and the next time I do a Facebook Live, it won't be quite as long as the past. Have a great day, all. Stay safe and remain. Keep in mind, keep up with the physical distancing. The light is at the end of the tunnel, and things will get back to that new normal before we know it. Take care, all.